Let's turn to tourism now. Businesses in the tourism sector have been sensitized on the third phase of the Ghana Tourism Development Project grants disbursement to improve the performance of the tourism, arts and culture sector. Now, the grants disbursement managed and implemented by the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture is aimed at strengthening and developing the tourism sector. The program, which took place in Kumasi, also provided opportunity to key players in the sector to appreciate how to benefit from the $10 million grant to support their firms. Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin reports.
We have realized that we have deficits in terms of infrastructure. We have deficits when it comes to service delivery. We have deficits when it comes to the supporting services for tourism delivery in general. And so government decided to go for a grant from the World Bank, a $40 million grant with separate components, one for capacity building, for infrastructure support, for tourism enterprise, and for project management in total. As we speak, we realize also that whilst they are publicly owned sites that government is investing in, it became necessary to set aside part of the money under a grant program to support private initiatives or private enterprises under the tourism sector or ecosystem for that matter. So we have hotels, for instance, we have sites, we have restaurant services, we have tourism transportation related services that are not owned by government. They are owned by private individuals or communities, or in some cases traditional councils.
The third phase of the tourism grant will be disbursed under 3 levels: COVID relief funds to help firms get off the ground, grants for small and medium-sized businesses, and site upgrade grants to help businesses and tourism sites upgrade their infrastructure.
Somehow, and there are 3 levels of the grants. There's what we refer to as the COVID relief grant, which would provide some seed money. We actually call it a matching grant for the people in that industry. It's a lower level support, up to about 20,000 Ghana cedis to support the activities once they can demonstrate that COVID impacted their business negatively. The second is the SMEG, that's the Small Medium Enterprises Grant, looking at some of the businesses in the ecosystem who are slightly bigger, employing up to maybe 30 people, maybe downwards of a minimum of 5 people, and they can attract up to, let's say, $20,000 to be able to support the business they are doing in the ecosystem. The third is the SUG, which is the site upgrade grants, that is looking at supporting specific tourism sites and enterprises to be able to develop their infrastructure so that they can move up the business ladder and be able to work, employ people, prove and demonstrate economic impact, and also ultimately grow tourism numbers or traffic to their sites. These are things we are going to monitor strictly to make sure that we have achieved the project development objective we set for ourselves.
Out of 1,130 businesses, the COVID relief grant is aimed at 1,000 businesses nationwide, 100 small to medium-sized businesses, and 30 site upgrade grants.
For the phase 3, the COVID relief grant is targeting 1,000 beneficiaries across the country, 1,000. The SMEG, which is a second level, is targeting up to 100 beneficiaries. The third level, which is the SUG, is targeting up to 30, because that's a bigger support scheme. So that's about 1,130 beneficiaries in all.
The project seeks to use technology to ensure accountability. The project developers promise to ensure no firm misuses the grant.
We want to make sure that nobody takes the grant and we don't get the kind of impact we want.
Mahmoud Nuruddin bringing us that report. That ending the marketplace as well. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. Get the day's latest stories from over there, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Carl. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time tomorrow.